Welcome back, and we are talking with the Atchafalaya Basin keeper. We have Kimberly and Kirby here, and thanks so much for coming in this morning. Really do appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So we're talking about the Atchafalaya Basin and how it affects the flooding and how that affects the people here in Acadiana. It has a big effect.
It does. It really does. So the Atchafalaya Basin is really important for migratory birds. It's one of the biggest crawfish producers in the region. That's why it feeds migratory birds, and also, you know, our culture, fishing and boating and that kind of thing. But really important that a lot of people don't realize is how integral it is to flood protection. Whenever there's Mississippi River floods, the Morganza spillway is the way that we relieve that to protect Baton Rouge, all the industrial corridor down to New Orleans and beyond. And right now the basin is filling in with sediment. And so we are kind of sounding the alarm that this is really important for all of us in South Louisiana to be protected from Mississippi River floods that could be catastrophic. We know in the 1927 flood, it came all the way to Lafayette. And if the western levees of the Atchafalaya Basin are compromised, that could happen again, and it could be even worse. So
yeah, that's definitely something that, you know, people don't really think about it, but I mean, it's the course of, I guess, life in general, right? I mean, that's the whatever the river wants to do, the river's going to do, right?
Right. The water is very, very powerful, yeah, and we're protected by those levees, but you know, we're looking at stronger and stronger storms, and so we have to be aware of the capacity of that basin to hold as much water as it can.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Atchafalaya Basin keeper, what's the role that you guys play?
So we advocate. Right now we're trying to unite all the communities that are affected by the basin and get everybody on board with a plan to manage that sediment so that it actually passes through. And we all know there's land loss in a lot of the rest of coastal Louisiana. The Atchafalaya Delta is the only growing delta in the state, and so we are advocating for the state to use that sediment where it's needed, beneficial use in Terrebonne Parish and other communities losing land. So we work with the parishes. We have 5 parishes on board to a management plan to protect the basin, and we're meeting with other parishes. We need people to get together and learn and understand and speak to their representatives and get our state representatives on board all the way up the line.
So, Kirby, that's what I was going to ask you. It leads right in perfectly. How do people get involved?
Yes.
What do they need to do?
So you can join us for our next community meeting, which is with LCPA West. It'll be next Wednesday, October 15th at 5:30, and it'll be held at the Catahoula Multipurpose Building in Catahoula Park Road in St. Martinville, Louisiana.
Excellent.
Yes.
And so there's a whole lot of information, and it's actually very intriguing to kind of think about how just the evolution of the rivers and things of that nature, because definitely it's something that you need to be aware of as we move forward.
We are a water place, and understanding the water is really important.
Right. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having us.
All right, we'll be back. More Pop Spot 2 after this.